Hello. Are time management and growth in career connected with each other in some way? I'm sure you'll agree that they do. So here in this video, I'm going to share with you an interesting technique to become more effective in managing your time. Before we move on, click on the link below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, stay connected. So this technique of time management is called Pomodoro technique. And how does this name Pomodoro come up? This came because Pomodoro is tomato in Italian. And the originator of this technique, the person who discovered it, an Italian student, he had this challenge in managing his time, becoming focused, submitting assignments. And he came up with this idea, what if I work for 10 minutes, only 10 minutes at a stretch? And he was able to see that there was rise in productivity. And then he found a kitchen timer in the shape of a tomato. And that is how the name became Pomodoro technique. Over a period of time, he realized that 10 minutes is too short a time, and he increased that to 25 minutes. 25 minutes, not a minute more, not a minute less. So what he says is, whatever you want to do, when you start working, continue to work for 25 minutes at a stretch without getting distracted by anything. And after exactly 25 minutes, wherever you are in terms of your work progress, stop there and take a 5-minute break. This is what is called one Pomodoro. So after taking 5-minute break, come back to work again, work for another 25 minutes, take another 5-minute break. Like this, continue. And when there is a cycle of 4 Pomodoros done, that means 4 times 25 minutes plus 5 minutes, that is about 2 hours time. That is when you take a little longer break, about 15 minutes, or you can stretch it to a little longer when it is about lunchtime. So after 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break, relax, stretch, and take a walk, whatever you want to do in that time, and then come back to work again and follow the same sequence. Now, what happens is, if work is more complex, which is likely to take more than 25 minutes, that is when you need to break it down to smaller chunks of tasks so that you can continue those 25 minutes plus 5 minutes. And there may be a situation when the work assignments are very small. That is when you have to club many small tasks to make it one Pomodoro. That is how you continue to work, remain focused, and you don't allow any distractions to come during that time. And if anything comes up, there needs to be a mechanism, either use technology or you can do physically also, that you have to attend to such and such task later. Now what happens is, and I have experienced it, once you start working in a very focused way for that stretch of 25 minutes, there is nothing that is taking your attention away. Your whole focus is on the work at hand. That is when you are able to give your best to the work and your productivity starts rising. And that is how you start beating procrastination also. You know what happens? You tend to procrastinate whenever tasks are complex in nature. Whenever tasks are huge and complex in nature, that's when you tend to postpone them. Now here what we are saying, do it only for 25 minutes. So mind takes it as it's only 25 minutes. And mind looks at the possibility of a short break. After 25 minutes, those 5 minutes will be pleasure time. So this is how you start beating procrastination also and start accomplishing much more. Now, let me relate it to your career. If you start working like this, do you think your productivity will go up? Do you think you will be able to work in a little more focused way? Do you think you will be able to accomplish much more? And quality of work will also improve. And at the same time, you will remain physically as well as mentally relaxed. Now, one caveat here is you don't have to change this 25 minutes and 5 minutes to any other number. Otherwise, mind will start taking its own decisions in terms of how much time. So be a little stringent about when it is 25 minutes, leave whatever you're doing at whatever stage you are, and then continue after that. This is how you'll be able to become a little more effective in time management, and I'm sure it will help you in doing much better.